Well, all right, everyone. Here we are again. This is that second cold weather ration I told you that was all messed up. And then I got some other good stuff coming up too, that you're all going to like. But that's what one this is. What is it? Number 2B, the beef stew. This is going to be fun. And these are all the extra things that came with it because this is only one bag. Yeah. And I remember saying that I kind of had a bunch of extra components and I tried to make a 2A to match it. So, let's get it open and see what all I got. All right, what's cool about this, let me get that out of the way, is that I do have an earlier version of this beef stew. This is probably an 89. I have a 1986 version where the beef stew came in the little compressed bars. Yeah, and that's something I plan on saving a little bit later this winter. Because after this ration, I got something really cool that we're going to be doing. I ain't going to tell anybody yet. You're just going to have to wait and see what it all is. So, we're going to do this one down at my favorite spot. And let's get this, my 2A open. Got a bag here if I wanted to collect water, purify water, and then boil it. First thing that we got in this is the instant oatmeal, strawberry and cream. I've had it. It's good, but sometimes it goes bad. And the date code on this is the 135th day of 1988. See it? All right, you do. And let's see. Got a tea. That's from a probably a British ration. Some chewing gum from a probably a British ration. Bunch of candies, boiled sweets, because I'm going to do something really cool with that. I'm probably going to boil them down and put it right in with my tea. We've got the next best thing to military type 2 freeze dried. There it is, right there. And when I put this together, I intended to go and do it out in the wild, and I will, or wilderness, out in the field, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. I got 3 sugars. I don't remember where I got those from. Probably a British ration. This comes with 2 cocos, and I do believe those came from a military ration, by the way. Hot sauce. I don't know what it's in this for, but we'll use it for the roast on the beef stew. Pilot bread biscuit. I got an isotonic beverage, a teeth thing, salt and pepper, jalapeno cashews, and the date code on this is the 226th day of 2020. Another tea. There's the soup. Antibacterial wipes, 2 of them. 1 Tootsie Roll. A mixed berry carbohydrate energy gel. Date code is the 85th day of 2020. And 2 British creamers. Another British isotonic carbohydrate electrolyte regurgitate beverage. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Another boiled sweet. And there's our apple cider beverage base. Date code is 134th day of 1988. And we know that that's going to just go right into them, that oatmeal. See how that all tastes. And then last but not least, it's the fig bars that usually come with this. And some more sugar. And water purification bag. Or for collecting water for any of this. So there you go. And let me separate here what I'm going to use. And we'll be right back. Breakfast. Gonna go down to my favorite spot. Build a shelter. Play around in the woods. And do the lunch portion of this. Threw in some leftover sweetened condensed milk from my Belarus ration. And I got some Death Wish coffee that we're going to do in the Death Wish mug. And then we're going to go down to my favorite spot and play outside for a little bit in this beautiful cold weather of upstate New York, Adirondack Mountains. Yes, that's right. Fig bars. This is the 356th day of 2021. Wow, right on. Some of it's still stuck. Ain't even started yet. We got CRF going on. British creamer. One cocoa. These usually come with 2. And when you don't have your military type 2 freeze dried, this will work. get a little bit of a mocha going, you know. In the Death Wish cup. Charles Bronson. Date code. Can't tell. I don't mean what you, let me try one more time, yeah. This is the 135th day of 1988. Well, of course it's not going to tear open. Yeah, I didn't think so. One of those. Got to be careful when you cut into these. See? And it smells good. This is the 134th day of 88. This is that cider beverage base. You know where that's going. Ooh. Well, I don't know about that, everyone. I don't think so. Yeah, no. I don't believe we'll be doing that today. But I will put it in a cup and try it, okay? Sugar. We'll get that in the clear cup. And I might just taste it and see what it at least tastes like, okay? Don't even look right, does it? You can always add water. You can't take it away. Mocha looks outstanding. Can't ever go wrong with Death Wish, I'm telling you right now. Be right back. Cider. Don't smell too good, but we'll see. I don't know. Wow. How can that be? It's not even rancid or anything. Well, maybe I just don't know and wouldn't know. We'll find out in a little while, though, won't we? It's good cider. I do got that whole Charlie Bronson thing going on, don't I? Much better. We'll be right back. And just forget about the excess in the bag. Stand by. Look at that. Some good grains in there. It looks like there's flaxseed in it. All kinds of good stuff. Look at that. I got no wife and kids. It's still good. I mean, what can I say? This looks like it's got just all kinds of good grains in it. I mean, like, I'd have never thought that USMRE military oatmeal would look so impressively healthy. Absolutely nothing wrong with dumping that cider on that. It would have worked. I could have dumped it right in there and mixed it up. I should have. Yeah, you're going, put some of it in the cider. You have to. Well, there you go. I did. How gross. He's double dipping. I ain't married. I can do what I want. This was supposed to be an MRE review. Not you coming on here acting all the fool and everything. Wow, there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. This is why I like carrying jars. Plus, it's got that, you know, that old school kind of feel and look to it, because I'm all about that. I'm going to go out today and I'm going to build a lean-to tarp shelter with my olive drab old school Vietnam era poncho where they had it coated and it was thicker. One of those with the poncho liner tied to the inside. I'm going to build a lean-to. I'm going to cut my own poles. I'm going to carve my own stakes. I got paracord that I'm going to do my guy line loops inside the grommets of the tarp so that I can stake it down, and maybe I'll build a fire and do some more of this ration out there. Let's try this, the fig. It's still impressively good. What can I say? None of this was bad. I thought, just by the mere look at it, that it was all going to be bad, but it isn't. It's impressively in good shape. Or I should say it's impressively. I did say that, sorry. All right. Got to throw the crumbs in with it. All right. Can't do anything in the cold weather. Field rake, type 1, each. Field axe. There are many like it, but this one's mine. That's right. Well, let's just see what we got going on here today. Kind of trouble I'm getting myself into. I just filled up my canteen cup right there with that water. And there it is. Because my canteen ran out of water. But I want to show you how clear that is. Look at that. Yeah. Take a look at something else, you know. I just walked all the way through there. Carved my own steaks. That one over there was really good. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's get some soup and a fire going, okay? Gonna shave some magnesium into that bird's nest and then tuck it in there. And I got cattails and all kinds of good stuff that's gonna burn. And just to ensure, I put a little strip of duct tape. But I'm gonna put my shavings of my magnesium right in this. I'm gonna strike it with the striker, pick it up, blow it, do all that, tuck it in there, and then I'm gonna make some hot chow. Stand by. Magnesium, ferro rod, a little sappy chunk of fat wood, and I use that. There you see the striker. And I want to say one more time, don't believe that bullshit on YouTube where it shows them doing it in one time. Trust me, it took them 10 times before they put that one strike in the video. And if you don't believe me, go apply this stuff yourself. All right, let's get some soup and all that going. Stand by. Cut up some cotton shoelaces. Gonna make char cloth in my fire. Getting toasty. All right. Doing that. Doing that. Gonna have some cashews. And this I'm gonna do right now. Needed the carbs. No tear notch. I don't know how they expected this to open. I had to make one. Fucking cashews. Maybe. I don't even know if you can see it. Jalapeno flavor. They're actually good. Trying to get that open. Pilot bread. Look at it. It's so vacuum sealed I can't even open the damn thing. I seriously can't. I totally had to break it to get it open. Stand by. Can't show it to you. Threw the pilot bread biscuit cracker right into this. Some days, you just ain't ever going to get nothing right. But that doesn't mean you quit. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. Gonna, after I finish this, I'm also going to make some tea. Do a little bit more work in my shelter. Pilot bread biscuit doesn't want to dissolve. Not really sure why. It must be old. I had a I had a better brown spoon, but everything's brown around here, so I lost that. All right. Gonna do my tea, do some boiled sweets, and I'm even gonna add all the electrolyte stuff and everything to it, okay? All right, we'll be right back. And I'm redoing char cloth because them shoelaces, man, were polyester, and all it did was melt. So smoke's going in my face. We'll be right back. Boiled sweets for my tea and my electrolyte beverage and my vitamin C. I'm mixing it all together. Spanish going in the cup. Apple, emergency, electrolyte, vitamin C, carbohydrate, going in the tea. Mrs. William made love to me, made me tea. We're almost done. Tootsie. Char cloth worked. 2 lemon boiled sweets. A Spanish hydration vitamin C packet. 2 English teas from a British ration. 1 English breakfast. 1 Thai food. And I'll tell you what, they didn't want me opening that package at all. And there is an emergency apple carbohydrate electrolyte beverage from a Spanish ration, and I'm going to take a drink. Am I the only one who doesn't like it when things don't cooperate? And there's no rhyme or reason. It just don't work out. Like that. Just don't work out. Well, it smells like somebody mixed an apple vitamin C electrolyte drink with a Spanish vitamin C packet, boiled 2 lemon candies, and said, "Happy birthday." That's what it tastes like. Let's get another shot. That's John Travolta from Pulp Fiction. Just give it the shot. Just give it the shot. Can't do it now. That's good. I'm going to sit here, enjoy my fire. We'll do that beef stew later on. Probably cut some more stuff from my shelter here. Thanks for watching. It always happens with the M&Ms. It always did. Yeah, we had some CRF up in here. If you don't know what that is, that's called catastrophic ration failure. And just ask any of these guys doing this. They know what it is. They've suffered it themselves. And you do these enough, sooner or later, that's going to happen to you. This isn't severe. It just destroyed the M&Ms. But that's all right. We'll recover from that. So stand by. Okay, so the package of M&Ms busted and were ground up into a nice, lovely, fine cocoa powder. And I had to wash everything off and clean it and whatnot. And as you can see, it came with 2 packs of iced tea. I love that iced tea. And I hope that it's still good. Because I'm going to mix them both together. That orange beverage base fortified is probably no good and rancid. But we're going to try everything out anyway, all right? All right, take care. We'll be right back. All right, first things last. What I'm going to do is we're going to mix. And we'll do this, Joe. We'll get them teas open. these are still okay. Well, that's cool. They're good. Yeah, it's still good. Now, since I'm doing 2 packages, I'm going to do 10 ounces of water. If I was just doing 1, I'd use 8. Yeah. Now, I'm going to do something else too. Whoops. I don't want to give away everything yet. Caught it. Raspberry boiled sweet. Lemon boiled sweet. Stand by. That's right. I want warm tea today. It's cold AF up here in these Adirondacks, people. Just cold. Far too cold. All right, stand by. One of these days when I'm not in transition mode and I got a permanent place, I'll have me a cool little studio and I'll be able to do this like all you professionals out there. Spoon came with it. I didn't add it. Yeah, that's still good. And it's hot too. All right, we'll set that aside. Stand by. All right, we'll use the Germs coffee cup for this orange beverage base, or maybe not. I know this is no good. We all know this is no good. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to open it. It's that solid. Should I open it? All right. All right, hang on. Oh, well, maybe not. It didn't smell rancid. But it sure don't look orange. Looks like a pull of chewing tobacco. Serious. There's my orange beverage base. Yeah, no. Everybody loves these. I don't know. Those came in those, oh, I don't know. Let's try this chocolate covered brownie with the fake chocolate. Now these don't always last either. If they didn't have the nuts in them, they would probably be good. Yeah, it stinks. It ain't no good. And you know, I had some Minotaur peanuts the other night from a trail mix, man, and I got sick AF, so I ain't even gonna try that. I can tell you right now that that brownie's no good, because I've been in the military and I've eaten these things, And they weren't even good when they were fresh, you dig? Yeah, so, no. So let's open these granola bars and see what these are. I know these are good. These last forever. Yeah. Yeah, and these are outstanding. Now these ones aren't individually wrapped like the other package I had were. Still good, no rancidity. All right, stay tuned. All right, let's get this beef stew open. Now with these, you got to be very careful. Sometimes you can't always open them on the tear notch because they come with another inner bag. And sometimes you end up cutting that inner bag if you're not careful. Well, I'll just do it and take my chances. Well, it's another one of those types. Usually these last, especially the roast beef, if I can even get it out. I'm going to put it back in here. I hope it's still good. We'll see. Stand by. Beef stew calls for 12 ounces of water. We're not doing that. We're going to add about 10 ounces. Very hot. Beef stew still good. Yeah. It's still very good. I'm going to add a little more water. All right. It smells good. I don't even know if this is how you're supposed to do it. But it's the way I'm doing it. Extra clamps. CRF. So while we're waiting for that to do its thing, we're going to add some extras. Yeah, that's right. Because who said I can't? It's supposed to come with it anyhow. All right. Not rancid because I just bought them the other day. And also, I don't know why they'd give you beef stew, no hot sauce. So we're doing that. And no salt and pepper, but that's okay because I got some of that too. And what other fancy stuff do I have? Oh yeah, I carry these clamps because sometimes, you know, they don't come with them like you saw. Oh, and no crackers, but I got that covered. Yeah. CRF with the crackers. So 24 hours later, I got it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this right here, pour some hot water over it, let it soften like hardtack, and then I'm going to dump this beef stew right over the top of it so that it acts like kind of a bread. You know what I'm saying? You do. I'm not going to do it. It's rancid. I'm getting that flavor. I don't want to get sick again. These are full-on toast. I'm not even going to try it. Those are okay. But these other ones aren't. Stand by. Yeah, I remember the last time I did that with the tea and it spilled all over the freaking place. Probably too hot to touch. That's outstanding. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all, man. Dropping them two candies in there. Wow. That was outstanding. Yeah. Belarusian sweetened condensed milk. Should we? Why not, right? Because I ain't married. I already know it's good. Yeah, it's even better. All right, stand by. All right, we are suffering from not a severe case, but a little bit of a case, a CRF. You can't win them all, kids, all right? So let's just see. And I totally did what I said. I got that pilot bread biscuit right there that I totally covered with hot water. And let's just not waste any more time. Some mild unreconstitutedness, which means I might dump a little bit more water on there, but it pretty much all came out, so hang on. Get some pepper on it, as you were. Salt. It's a good thing I didn't take this out today to do it out there. Get all the way out there to that spot and realize that I had all this catastrophic ration failure going on, you know. There would have been no pass and go, no collecting $200, just straight to CRF. That's right. Might as well do some of that right there too, huh? I got a couple other treats up in here too we're going to do. Yeah. All right, stand by. All right. The granola cookies were okay, as you were. Oatmeal cookies seem to be okay, but I ain't chancing it. These granola bars, they weren't so great, and I'm not chancing it. That's totally toast, and they always went bad. Even when they were issued when I was serving, they were hardly ever fresh. I added the M&Ms, and I ain't even really sure about that neither, but I am going to take a bite. So stand by. Take another bite of this cookie. Those are still good. But these granola bars, you could totally crush these up and make a porridge out of them. I've done it. All right. I don't even know about this. I got sick. Got to be careful with the nuts and all that and the granola. Pilot bread biscuit broke right up. You got to try that, by the way. Didn't know beef stew was supposed to be green like peas. It don't smell bad. And it don't taste bad. Yeah. Didn't reconstitute very well. Pilot bread biscuits softened up in there like bread. Take another bite. I'm not going to chance it, you dig? Yeah. That bread, that pilot bread biscuit broke. Look at that. It looks just like bread. Mm-hmm. Couple more bites. Should have come with some beef bouillon. This doesn't taste bad. I'm impressed it holds up. Brownies are toast. Oatmeal cookies are good, but I'm not playing around with it. And the granola bars, they were totally rancid. I even got that, you know, that sting in your mouth. Not a sting, but you know what I'm talking about. Don't know why it didn't come with crackers. There's crackers in the 2A bag. But I don't know anybody that wants to eat beef stew without bread or crackers, you dig? You got to try some of these pilot bread biscuits like what I did here. When you pre-soak them, they totally even look like the consistency of bread. That would have been a good picture right there. See it? Yeah, it's a good thing I did do this here today in the house, because I wouldn't have liked it if I had gotten all the way out there in this cold weather and discovered this like this. That wouldn't have been fun. Pretty hearty portion of, excuse me. It's a pretty hearty portion of this beef stew. And it's way better than I thought it was going to be, you know. Tea's outstanding. Tea's always been my favorite. And it tastes good. Dropping in one of them lemons, because it was lemon tea. One of them lemon boiled sweet candies and one of the raspberry sweet candies. This made this thing, you know. So, maybe one more bite. I done got sick and I don't want to go back there, man. That was a 24-hour, you know, you get it. It happens. I know I'm not the only one that ever happened to. Here's a funny story. I don't even know if I should tell it. So I'm out in the cold weather, right? Doing one of these in my last video. When Sally says, yeah, it's only 12 below, but with the wind chill, it's like, you know, or as you were, 12 degrees, but with the wind chill, it was 12 below. And if I wasn't standing next to that fire that I had, I was cold, okay? And I was wearing proper clothing. And I'm out there, and I'm consuming a lot of liquids. And when you're in the cold weather, you're apt to get more dehydrated than you would even in hot weather. So I'm consuming a lot of liquids in between, you know, filming and editing and whatnot. So you're going to have to go number one, right? Of course you are. So I'm out there, and I got to go number one a couple of 2-3 times. And guess what? Yeah, I got windburn down there on them private parts. Both of them. And I was concerned, so I Google it. And guess what? Yeah, it happens. Particularly here in the Adirondack Mountains. Now get this. But it's very rare which means I'm gonna be that guy. And if I'm gonna be that guy, and I always am, because it is gonna happen to me, if it's rare, or yeah, it happens, but it's not very common, but yeah, and it's not, it's not abnormal, it's just not very common, you can count on it that I'm gonna even take that to the next level and outdo the statistics. And that's what happened. So there's one for all of you to laugh at me for and whatnot. But I just want you to know, if it can be done, you know I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it better than anybody. So there. Now, last but not least, there's one more thing that I wanted to add to this because it's got that whole cold weather thing going on. Now, back down there in the Corps, when we were out there patrolling, doing maneuvers, bivouacking. Army says that. I don't know what we ever called it. Never really called it anything. We called it going into the field. Not bivouacking, going into the field. And after a long, hard day on the trail, I always was looking forward to settling down at the end of a hard day in the field, sweating. Some good old-fashioned, like Ma used to make. Sugar chalk. They know who they are if they see this video. Sugar chalk. Sugar chalk. And you're not supposed to rehydrate it. I tried it once. It was kind of cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Say hello, Gal Sal.
Hello.
So, Sally, take a bite and tell me what you think. Sugar chalk? Sugar chalk? Consensus says sugar chalk. Because you know I have to, right? Because you just know I got to do that.
It does taste like a dried out ice cream sandwich.
There you go. Take that big bite like that. Not bad, huh, Gal Sal? Try some of this iced tea.
No, I gotta wait. There's no ice in it.
I should have put some sweetened condensed milk on it. I actually made it warm. Came with 2 packages.
Okay, I'll take a little.
And I melted one of the lemons and one of the raspberry candies. What do you think?
It's terrible.
Say goodbye, Gal Sal.
But that's just me. Bye.